We are live. Let me just make sure. Okay, perfect. Nice. Hey everyone, it's me, Night Lord 131, and welcome to today's stream. We got 2 subscribers, which is awesome. 8 more subscribers, and I will be making a cooking video. Actually, I'll make 2 things if we get to that sub goal. I hope all of you are doing really great today. I've been doing pretty good. Here, let me just make sure this looks good. Perfect. What was I gonna say? I was in Winnipeg, Canada over the weekend, and that was extremely fun. I got to go to this new place called The Leaf, and The Leaf was extremely fun. You can go to my Instagram and go look at photos of The Leaf, but it was really cool. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get my Winnipeg remastered video out while I was up there, which is a shame, but I'm actively looking to try to get that video out. So, don't worry, that remastered video will be really interesting when it comes out. I would show you, well, let me just show you what's in the item shop. We got some characters from Bleach, which is pretty cool. I don't really care. I don't think I've watched Bleach. And I'm not really interested to watch Bleach, but it's interesting. If any of you guys are fans of Bleach, let me know. Oh, we just got some Terminator stuff. Awesome. I really enjoyed the first 2 Terminator movies and the third one, which maybe some people may not care for the third one, but I personally like it. Then we got this person in the item shop, and then we got the Spider-Man No Way Home. Well, the Spider-Man stuff, which, by the way, I got to see the new Spider-Man movie, and it was utterly fantastic. I'm just going to spoil just a little bit, but Jean Grey is in the movie. I wish that we got to see more, of the other abilities besides near the end of the movie, which, but it was really cool. Here is the Punisher, and we also got a Hulk too, which, by the way, I'm going to be really honest with you. If any of you have seen the movie, then you should be like, wow, it's incredible. But how the Hulk was portrayed in this new movie, I felt was actually better. It's been a long time since we actually got a really good Hulk. Because we've gotten smart Professor Hulk and nothing like the original Hulk from 2008 up until 2015. That's when Hulk changed for the worse, and it was cool getting to see Hulk back in his original form. We also got some of this stuff, and we got regular show, which is awesome. And we still have some Simpsons in the game. They just re-added the Simpsons map, so we can go there for a little bit. But it's super cool. We got Krusty the Clown. We also got Mo Slack, which, it's awesome. Yeah. And we also have a event that is coming up soon, so we'll have to. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to stream that event, but yeah, we'll see. We do have some cool music in the jam section. Like we have Olivia Rodrigo's "Good for You," which, by the way, that's a banger song. Then we got this one by Linkin Park, pretty sick. Freebird, um, Rob Zombie's Dracula, pretty fun one. I have been kind of turned off by this song, but it's just like the memes kind of like ruined that song a little bit for me. Like I personally like Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses personally, but hey, I think I'll get back to liking that song again. Hey, Wilderness Lad, I hope you're doing well today, man. We also got Kids by MGMT, which is pretty sick. We also got um, this song by Green Day, which is pretty cool. Hi, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing really great today. And we got Gangnam Style. Remember when this was all over the place? I do. That was a wild time. We also got Sad But True by Metallica and Battery by Metallica. But no Slayer, which is very sad. If you ask me what's my favorite like thrash metal band out of the big four, ooh, yeah. Oh, I see. Uh, well, hopefully things get better on that. To be honest with you, okay. Let me just before I'm about to say what I'm going to say regarding Rob Zombie. We also got Bloody Mary, fantastic song. I would love to see Lady Gaga personally. We also got another Green Day song, and we also got The Emptiness Machine by Linkin Park, which is pretty good. Well, it is. I don't know how to feel about Linkin Park regarding like their like being back, but I don't know. I do like The Emptiness Machine personally. I love this one too. I used to like Metallica, but I think they're overrated. Yes. Okay, we're Oh, we also got this one, Bullets on Parade. Mwah. I just love uh Rage Against the Machine. If you haven't checked them out, they are awesome. Also like this one too. All right. Here comes my controversial opinion. First with the Rob Zombie stuff. I do like Rob Zombie. That song Dracula, I really do like it, but it's been overplayed in memes especially. And I'm like, okay, let's just take a break and then I'll feel better about it. I personally like the song The House of a Thousand Corpses based off his movie, which, you know, that one's super sick. But hopefully yeah. I'll get back into them. But now when it comes to Metallica, they can be fun. Fortnite better have Depeche Mode. Yes. Yes, Depeche Mode. Oh my gosh. I love the Policy of Truth. That's just a great song. And I what's that? Blasphemous Rumors. Really love that one too. And people are people. Love that one too. I really want Depeche Mode since you brought up Depeche Mode. And now when it comes to Metallica, I do like Metallica. They're kind of like overplayed, which that's why I'm not really a big fan of them. I like Slayer a little bit more. Like, if any of you guys have listened to Slayer, oh, super sick. One of my favorite songs is Halo from the same Slayer album. Nice. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, we are not getting the battle pass. But yeah, no, they just brought back the Simpsons map again, which is pretty cool. I'm actually going to change up my skin to be Simpsons. Oh, it's not Halloween yet. Here, let's just change him up here. Perfect. But how's everyone been doing? I've been extremely well personally. I'll let him keep this. All right. Oh. This is your third stream streak. Awesome. Thanks for the streak. A mixed bag for a day. Oh, I get you. I get you. Yeah. Oh, on Earth. There was like a spider's web near my glass, and I had to take it off. There isn't any web on it now. Okay. To be honest with you, like, what was I gonna say? No, I've been like good. I just came back from Winnipeg, Canada yesterday, and just been relaxing. So there isn't anything else going on for me personally, but I'm going to a goth night later this month, and that'll be pretty fun. It's going to be a well, yes, a goth night, but it's also going to be like a dress up, like there's going to be a contest. Whoever can dress up like the most 80s goth, which is going to be really fun. I'm not going to do it because it has like a lot of teased hair, and I don't know about that. But they will play Depeche Mode. They will play Sisters of Mercy, Twin Tribes, all that other good stuff. Excuse me. So, yeah. Alright, there we go. I need a weapon. Whoa, lag. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, if any of you are asking, yes, we will be going back to that shark game. I personally really enjoyed that one. Not Maneater, but that one walking simulator, basically. Oh, maybe today. We'll see. There he goes. Oh, no. Wait. Let me see if Homer can do this. There we go. He looks great. Oh, yeah. By the way, I heard, this is just a rumor, but I think they're finally going to be ending like The Simpsons. Once they get to season 40, it's over. Which, to be honest with you, it's going to be kind of sad, but, you know. That show has been needing to end, to be honest with you. Yeah. It's been needing to end, personally. How do you guys feel about that, actually? Alright, lag. Okay. Whoa. Nice. To be honest with you, season, I would kind of have to say season, I'm trying to think, what would be like the best season? Everyone says when it comes to The Simpsons, season 8 was peak. Yes, it was peak, but to be honest with you, maybe season 15, to be honest with you, that would have been like a better call to like end the series, but you know. Oh. Where on earth was... Oh, there's those weapons. Sorry, it's a little bit laggy right now. Oh, lag. Lag. Ooh, nice. Nice. Ah, this hurts. Oh, you know what we need more seasons of, actually? Smiling Friends. That's a great show. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. Oh. Where did it come from? Oh, yeah, by the way, we're 8 subscribers away from me doing a cooking video. Like, if we get like 10 subscribers, I will make a cooking YouTube video where I will cook something with very little help and see how it goes. Oh. Got him. Got 7 kills. Ah. Whoa. A sec. Okay, there we go. You just had to check something real quick. I also got like a few things. Here, just give me a sec. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh. Nice. Oh, lag. I love when there isn't any lag. Perfect. Wow, that was insane. Did you guys just see that? I'll show a few things after this match is over of like what I got up in Winnipeg. And I don't know, I feel like you guys will find it pretty cool. Ooh. Here. Perfect. Also, if you guys have like a food suggestion you would like me to try my hand at making, let me know, and I will definitely like put it in consideration. Ooh, 11 kills. There we go. Wow. I've been doing pretty good today. We have been having like some small frame rate like issues, but you know, I will make sure to like try to figure out what's causing the issues, because I have noticed it kind of. Ooh. There we go. Homer's Rampage. I'm thinking about calling this. I don't know. We'll see. So, what else has everyone been up to? Like, what did everyone do during the weekend? Oh, there we go. Alright, there's only 9 people left. Oh, I went to this really cool, it's called like Polk Bowl. It was really delicious. It was like superb. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Got him. I don't think I've ever seen Homer with an assault rifle like this. Ah, come on. To be honest with you. Yeah, there we go. 17 kills. Okay, come on. All right, let's try to figure this out. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Oh boy. Ah. Rebooting? Oh dear. That was my only, well, second time I was killed actually. It is cool that I get to come back from the dead, but, you know. I think I'll have a lot of different kills, to be honest with you. Ooh. Ooh. Here, let's take out these guys. You know, I'm super excited for like what Fortnitemares will bring, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know. It'll be really cool. There we go. Whoa. There. There we go, got him. Ooh. You think Homer's going to do well? That's the big question today, folks. What? I need to charge my health. All right. Perfect. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Ooh, wait. Haha! Okay. Gotta run. Yeah, come on. Ooh, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. So now it's just the two of us. Oh, we did it! Woo! Yeah, there we go. Haha! You know, it'd be really cool to have like a Hulk Homer personally, you know? I think that would be pretty sick. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna head back and take care of get everything, I guess. Here. Alright. Grab this. Grab this. Okay. You can actually see the Arts Krispies, actually, which is pretty cool. But let me go grab my few things. All right. This is what I got from Winnipeg, Canada. I got probably the biggest guy is, how do you say, Herman Munster from the, I was going to say the Addams Family. No, the Munsters TV show from NECA. He looks fantastic. I put him right next to Grandpa Munster, and they're looking at each other. Like the figures are like, yeah, looking at each other, which is pretty fun. he also came with a lot of different accessories, but I did get this little, how do you say, Frankenstein toy that he thought was his son in that one episode. And no, he looks pretty cool. And then here is my Freddy Krueger mystery mini that I got, and he looks fantastic. I was going to get like a couple more, but the price would have jumped even more. But, you know, here's Jason. I really wish that Funko brought this style back personally. I really like it. Right here. Oh, wait. Who fell? Oh, Freddy. I had to look at him for a sec. Alright. And also, I got this pretty cool shirt, and it says Wickedly Independent by the Winnipeg brewery called The Devil May Care. Yeah, you can actually the Devil May Care brewery, and it was really cool. I liked that place. I didn't drink from there or anything, but no, I thought it was really cool. The shirt, and you know, decided to get it. Also, yeah, they're very how do you say, welcoming. So definitely, if you're going to Winnipeg, Canada, or you live there, definitely check out that place. So, yes. All right, let's continue. Next map in 11 minutes. Cool. I'll probably do like 2 rounds more of this regular one, and then I'll go switch over to the, I say, shark one. Or we'll see, we'll see. Let me just make it more blue in here. Actually, this is better. But yeah, I'm very happy today. I had a really great day at work today, to be honest with you. Like, there wasn't any issues. It was just me just going about my business, not having anything like happen, you know? Oh, look, it's Homer. Well, another Homer. See, here it is. The whole map is back, everyone. It made sense to bring back this place, you know? To be honest with you, that was like an extremely fun like map, to be honest with you. Like, we're back in it, but like that whole like mini season was just so much fun. It was like a good way to like, you know, change it up a little bit. Ooh. Oh. This is a crazy weapon, and I love it, though. Here. Well, the size has been reduced, which is good. Alright. Of, like, the overall, like, amount of people. Alright. Ooh. There we go. Here, let's take this person out. Ha 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 ha! Got a freaking chainsaw. This can be like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre all over again. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you can watch it for free on Tubi. It's extremely good. It is extremely a bit much sometimes, but overall, just a great, great movie. The gore is, like, on a whole different level. It's just, like, man. Yeah! Let me see what that does. Wait, what? What does this do? Tomato? Wait. It didn't do anything. Yeah! I love... You know, chainsaws are actually really impractical. Like, if you were use them as weapons, to be honest with you, like, it's just really impractical. They are freaking, like, intimidating, right? But you just, like, get something in between, like, how do you say? You just get it, something in the motor, it's not going to go, you know? They're really, like, impractical, but I do think they are extremely cool, though. What do you guys think? Does that sound right, or not really? Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. It's a pet peeve of mine. Well, not really a pet peeve, but it's kind of like some people will think, "Oh, I can like swing it around," and like, for one, that's extremely dangerous. But also weapon-wise, yeah, it's just gonna be more impractical. To be honest with you, in real world, I wouldn't count on it. But in fiction, keep using the chainsaw. Because that's cool. Ash Williams of Evil Dead works extremely well with him. Ha ha ha! Ah, come on. Excellent. This is so awesome. This weapon is overpowered, to be honest with you. Ooh. Freaking laser gun. Which, by the way, laser gun, I'm planning on getting a, how do you say, cotton candy gun from Killer Clowns from Outer Space from Spirit Halloween. That'll be really fun. Have any of you guys actually watched that movie? It's a cult classic, and it's just absolutely awesome. Every time I hold this kind of weapon, this laser gun, it just makes me feel like that movie. Ooh. There we go. Oh no. Yeah, come on. Just brought down Goku. I'm sorry to all the Dragon Ball Z fans, but now Homer just took out Goku. Goku has been taken out by Homer Simpson. Maybe that might mean something more. I don't know. We'll see. Homer versus Goku. I think Homer can beat him. Just take a freaking chainsaw and you're good. That's not true, but, you know, it's fun to, you know, play up those kinds of things. All right. All right, here we go. Here, let's get around a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. Come on. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, who is this? I have no idea who that was, but we took him out. Alright, come on. Let's just get our shield back up, and we'll go rocking and rolling. Alright. Oh, there's only 16 of us left. Ooh. I just took out John Wick. Homer can take out anyone he wants. All right. Man, this is so much fun. Ooh. Ooh. Looks like there's a person up here. Oh. Perfect. I'm sorry. I get a real power boost when I play this personally. Come on. All right. Perfect. But anywho, does anyone have any fun plans for the rest of the week? To be honest with you, I might go see that new dinosaur movie. And it's like Last Street of Oak Road, I think. I don't know. It's like something like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Ah, shoot. That was terrible. I need my weapons back. Ah, shoot! Ah! I think this is my last one. Last reboot. I think that's how they're like doing this personally. Ooh. Wait. Juice WRLD just took out Homer Simpson. All right. All right, I think we can do just one more. We'll go play that walking simulator thing essentially. And yeah. I think that'll be pretty fun if we just do that. We made Ash Williams go to the bottom of the sea. So I think maybe if we do that walking simulator thing with Homer Simpson, it can be extra funny, you know? I can do voice impressions of some characters, but I would really love to know how I would do Homer Simpson. Right, I'll do one more. I would normally do the full, you know. I would go to the original island map thing, but I don't know. I just want to do this personally. I will be back streaming on Thursday night specifically. And we're just going to do like another thing of Fortnite until I'm like, okay, let's go back to Minecraft. But I do have a really cool thing that will allow me to play more games. And I will be putting it on so I can, like, you know, play all these different other games. Like, I'm planning for September to play Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I know that game has some issues, right? But personally, I haven't gotten the chance to actually play that game. So, we'll see. I just want to play it personally and give my thoughts on it. I do know that there are crashes that happen, but I don't know. I feel like it would be interesting. Alright. 2 reboots? Awesome. To be honest with you, I don't know how I would feel if there was like a remake of Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Because that movie, if you haven't seen it, it came out in the late 80s. And it was just like a B movie that was absolutely fantastic. There we go. And there's like a lot of funny, how do you say, like, it was scary and funny. And it was just perfect. It didn't take itself way too, well, it did take itself, like, the people were like, so these aliens look like clowns. Like, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. And I don't know how well that movie would do. Like, if there was, like, a remake. But, yeah. Probably my favorite line from that movie is the one that everyone knows. What you gonna do? Knock my block off? And then, like, the small clown alien hits him and his head gets knocked off. And it was just, like, super funny. I did see that there's this one Halloween event in California. And it's like Nights of Fright. I don't know. It's like something like that. And they had like Ozzy, like they're theming one to Ozzy Osbourne, which, you know, I don't know how to personally feel about, but maybe if they treat it with respect, then I'll be more okay with that. But I don't know. They also like brought the Killer Clowns from Outer Space stuff to it, but I don't know. It'll be pretty cool. I don't know. A part of me thinks it would be interesting to live like closer to like these kinds of events because, you know, you hear about it on the like social media, and unfortunately I think with social media, like, how do you say? Like, yes, there are a lot of fun things going on in the world, and then like there's some level of social isolation, and like you see everyone else creating like a certain style for their lives, and then you're like, man, there's nothing fun happening in my life. And it's like, you know, I do understand that, but I do think like you can like try to create that kind of space in your own area, you know? Like when it comes to like a goth night, for example, like there's not that many like people who would call themselves goths in my area, at least. And like, you know, it's always special when those nights happen because, you know, the community is stronger that way. Like all these bigger cities do have like, you know, a lot of power when it comes to like fun events because of like financial statuses of like people organizing these things, and you know, that's commendable, I do think. But you know, if you're going to host like something on a budget, I think that shows, you know, a level of commitment that is really, you know, special. You know what I mean? And to tie it back to like movies, like I was learning about how early filmmakers, like I'm only talking about horror here because, you know, horror has been a very interesting like space for creativity. And I don't think that many people know unless they really are into film history and like into the genre. But a lot of like schlocky 80s horror movies like Killer Clowns from Outer Space, it only had a budget of like $2 million, I think. And like it was mainly funded by friends and family of, you know, the original people who made that movie. Oh. And I would say, even if you're on like a lower budget, like somewhere around like $5,000 or whatever, like, you know, it's ingenious how like some filmmakers will, you know, use their, I say, their creativity and, you know, coincidence in order to make things work. And I think, I don't know, I think when it comes to like events that, you know, in like smaller cities or even in small towns, and you want to host something, yeah, I think with like the right like experimentation and the right like how do you say, like crowdfunding, I think, you know, you can make things that can partially rival like those kinds of events. I don't know. I think it would be pretty cool. if I had the resources, I would definitely, like, you know, host a like, besides like I say like a cornfield kind of thing. I would love to host a massive party in my area, like a big Halloween party. But to be honest with you, like, I think they're like, for some places, there are like a lack of specialty shops. Like, for example, like, there's only like a couple places that have like giant action figure stores where I bought like things like Wolfman and like, how do you say, Wolfman, Herman from Winnipeg, Canada. And like, there's this one specialty store in how do you say, New York City, and it's called like Twisted Spine. And Twisted Spine is like a horror bookshop that has like all the different like genres of, like, you want a slasher or like a murder mystery or whatever. Like, they have it in stock. And like, I don't know, I feel like smaller cities do deserve that kind of thing. And if I had the money, I would definitely like do something like that personally. But then there's the whole thing about money. But, let me see if I can find horror. All right. Oh gosh. Oh no, some of these are AI slop. Like, at least like the the front of them, like this one right here, that's just despicable. Like, I understand for like some people, they may not have the budget to like hire a person to, like, category recent. That one. Perfect. Like, I know for some people, like, they don't have the money and then they turn to that, to be honest with you. Like, no, I respect a person more if they put in the work to actually make that art. And, if any of you have listened to how I feel about that, then it shouldn't come as a prize to you. Private. All right. Homer's going underwater. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a repeat, essentially, but hey, I feel like it would be fun. I'm probably going to get scared again, but hey, it's just to have fun. I just want to, do it. The Megalodon. By the way, if you were like afraid of well, if you don't do well to jump scares or whatever, this is gonna have some, but hey, it's gonna be fun, Hold. Alright, start game. Again, eventually, yeah, like, This is just a walking simulator. Like this, like, mini game. The lights will come back on. No. Come on. There you go. This way. I know how it ends, but it's super fun. Just solid. Let's see if those jump scares still work on me. Yeah. Wow, that's insane. Now that's just a nightmare. Like those shipping containers, freaking scary. Alright, he's gonna come from this way. There you go. We're gonna see ourselves in just a bit. Alright. Oh dear. This did freak me. Well, it didn't freak me out, but it kind of kept me on my toes. Oh, wait. Yeah, let me just grab that. It kind of makes me feel like Alien. Like, if any of you have seen Alien, which, if you haven't, go watch it. It's a great movie. But you feel isolated, deep in space, but you have, like, an alien, the xenomorph, big chap, how do you say? Like, wandering the ship. Now, that was pretty, crazy for its time. Alright. I do want to be jump scared again, so hopefully we can, you know, have it happen again. Like, I kind of know what's... Well, I know what's going to happen, but I just want to have fun. Fun with this, you know? But yeah, if I get 8 more subscribers, I will, how do you say? I will make that cooking video. And whatever food you want me to make, I will make and try it on the video. I'll have to rent out a space and, you know, do everything else like that. This was always quite something. To be honest with you, being trapped in outer space, that's kind of crazy, right? But like, I think it's more scary if it's like under the ocean. The ocean is vast and terrifying in its own way. Shoot. Alright. There we go. I don't know which one I would be more afraid of, being in space or in the ocean. Like, here's that. Yep. That freaked me out in the first ever playthrough of this one. By the way, I'm not playing that, I'm not going to be playing, how do you say? What was I going to say? That Jurassic Park thing. I'm not going to play that again because that just, it more or less was kind of stressful. And I don't want to get stressed out. This is fine because we're not in immediate danger. Ah, shoot. There we go. I think there's one this way. To be honest with you, when I was like first trying this one, I was kind of afraid that the shark would bite me under the water. And that kind of reminds me, when I go into any body of water, like a lake, like, you could say it's like a symptom of Jaws, the movie. Because, like, if you ever seen Jaws, you get a little bit of, you know, Jaws' POV, Bruce the shark. And you can see him under the water. And he, like, goes in to bite. And, like, you know, being dragged underwater, that's, like, you know, even, like, in a small lake, like, my mind will think, oh, there might be an alligator in here, even though I'm not in alligator country. It's like, it's kind of crazy. Oh, God. This is where that happens. Okay. Yeah, that happened. Yeah. I don't think I'll be afraid this time around. Last time, it was, you know, it was kind of bad. Kinda. You know, I'll just tell you guys in just one sec. Alright, here he is, Homer! What are you doing at the bottom of the sea, Homer? Oh, gosh. what was I gonna say? But no, I came up with this one story. I like it would be interesting, like if I had the budget and I had like all these different people who could like help me on this like film. I think it would be pretty cool to like, you know, create a movie where it's like The Shining mixed with like The Abyss, kind of. I don't know. I've always, like, I came up with this very interesting idea. The idea is that, like, there's a underwater calamity that causes, like, a great deal of chaos, right? I'm gonna check out this thing. Oh, God. Should I go near those eyes? I avoided that thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know what creature it is. Should I go over? Should I go over? Should I go over? I know nothing can actually harm me in this, but I don't know if I should. It's looking at me. Oh gosh. Well, I'll tell you guys about it in just a sec, but I don't know if I should. Should I go forward? I don't know. God. What? Oh, it's those bomb things. Oh my God, this feels so... Oh my God, what is that? Oh, it's an octopus. Alright. Perfect. Perfect. It's gone. We're gonna see the Megalodon here in just one sec. Yeah, there he is. Alright, perfect. Alright, well, anywho, what was I gonna say? Oh, when it came to, like, this one story, like, I came up with an idea where a calamity happens in the ocean that causes all the world's governments to, like, figure out where this terrible thing came from. It was like a massive, I say, like there's some like sea creatures coming out of the water and causing some more natural disasters. And, you know, the world's governments say, let's go and figure this out. So they send in us 2 submarines to go to the Pacific Ocean. And while they go down there, the creatures, the giant monsters that live deep in the sea, They have like the ability to, like, they have a lot of different powers, but they take, one of the creatures takes possession of one of the people and makes that person become like a killer. Yeah, that didn't freak me out this time. But no, like, I don't know, I feel like it would be an interesting psychological, like, horror story, to be honest with you. I don't know, I think, like, it would be interesting to explore that kind of idea. And, you know, to throw in some, like, Lovecraft in there. Because I am a big fan of Lovecraft. I also love Stephen King as well. And, like, those people, you know, has been an influence on me when it comes to horror. And also just, like, how you say, like, stories in general. Tolkien as well. J.R.R. Tolkien of Lord of the Rings fame. Like, oh my god. That was very unnecessary. Excuse me. Come on. Perfect. But would you guys ever watch a movie like that? I would love for like a movie like that to exist. And I guess it would take... Oh. Okay. That's some Jaws. Like, look at that. That's... Come on. But yeah, no, I can't die in this. Damn. That was a change. Alright, what's happened to Homer? Ah, crap. I didn't really care for this part of the game, to be honest with you. Oh. Alright, perfect. I've gotten much better at this part, though. Awesome. Alright. Ah. Find a way out of the submarine. Oh. How did I get out of this place first in the beginning? Oh. Whoa. Oh, no. Ah, perfect. Exit. Perfect. Woo! Go Homer. Go Homer. Find the engine. Alright, let's go this way. But, oh yeah. I'm probably also going to get the gloves from Freddy Krueger. And that'll be pretty cool. I'm going to be getting a thing to like, how do you say? A little display thing. So you can see Freddy's gloves, actually. Which will be pretty cool. Just going to have a few weapons. Prop weapons. But the gloves will be real metal, so they will be a little bit kind of dangerous in the wrong hands. Oh, by the way, my cat today, when I got back from work, she was so cute. She was like, I was just laying in bed just watching and like watching something while I was falling asleep, and she came in and like she does this, Jinx. She will actually like, how you say, make you hold her like this as you're laying down, and it was just so cute. She's also been sleeping in my room too, actually, which is sweet. Yeah, I love her. Alright. This is very fun. I can't even see what... Okay. There's Homer! Ha ha ha! Oh gosh. I would love to go into a shark cage, actually. To be honest with you, like... I have a couple goals in life, like... I do wish to, like, live in Canada for a few years, and I have seen, like, a way of, like, having temporary residency and, like, living there for a bit. And I think that would be interesting. I am probably going to try to pursue that at some point. Oof. Oh. Look at these nice sharks. Just wait until I show them my Jaws tattoo. And that'll be pretty sick. When I get it next year. Ooh. Okay, we got some Jaws there. Come on. Oh, there you are. Look how pretty you are. Yeah. Oh, I hate this part. That's so freaky. That literally is just so freaky. You know? Oh boy. Here. Yes. Excuse me. That was probably like a nightmare thing. I don't know. Oh gosh. Where is this? Where is he? Oh gosh. It always freaks me out a little bit. No! Don't leave Homer on there alone. Here goes Homer. Homer's dead, guys. Homer got ate by a shark. That's a little bit freaky. Alright. That's enough of that. Turn to lobby. Alright. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Oh, wait. There. That's better. I wish that there was, like, more things like that, because, like, to be honest with you, I've tried out, like, other things. They weren't as fun. But hey. We're back as Homer. Alright, which island am I going to? Hopefully it's something fun. Hopefully it's like a fun island. Excuse me. This will probably be like maybe like 2 hours and 30 minutes. We'll see. It all just depends on how this stream goes. What are you doing, boy? What? There we go. Come on, Homer. Alright, let's see. But no, actually, this will probably be uploaded tomorrow afternoon. We'll see. We'll see. Gonna be uploaded, and then I'm also just going to be spending time with family too, as well. And anything else? Nothing else that I can think of. we do a cooking video. I should probably change that to like, I'll make a cooking video because, you know, I'll be the one who's actually making it. So we'll see. Oh, I got to see more of downtown Winnipeg, which was pretty cool, actually. Downtown is just like super cool. I can't wait to go back there again next year. And also, I was thinking about visiting Montreal, Canada, like next November. But I was talking about it with my mom, and I'm actually thinking, instead of Montreal, which, you know, I will visit eventually, I think it would be cool to visit Reykjavik, Iceland. Which, hey, Reykjavik, that would be pretty cool. If any of you haven't heard of Reykjavik, Iceland, Reykjavik is a how do you say, is the capital of Iceland, and is pretty cool. And also, like, Icelandic, the language itself, is actually the closest, oldest living relative to Old Norse, actually. Which, that's extremely cool. Oh. Oh. Yeah. An elimination. Immolation of your life. The destruction of your days. Ooh, you know, I was actually listening to this one song by Cancer Slug, and it was really fun. Do I personally, like, when it comes to Cancer Slug, do I think they're the best band? No. And some of their stuff is a little bit, much. Like, there's some bands out there and artists who can definitely, like, cross the line a little bit. And, you know, it just depends on, like, sometimes it's a little bit too much, right? But I think Cancer Slug is a fun, it is a fun band. It can cross the line a little bit, just a bit, but, you know, overall good stuff. But I was listening to this one song called Generation Bloodlust, and it's like, oh, very fun, very good stuff. And if you're asking, would I see them live? Yes, I would. I haven't... I would love to see a horror punk band. Like, there's a ton of really good ones out there. And the thing is like, there needs to be even more. But, you know. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit, I enjoy some camp, you know? I enjoy the more serious stuff, right? But I also like campiness. I'm kind of that kind of person. Like, to be honest with you, like, to bring up Killer Clowns from Outer Space, that movie, to be honest with you, like, I enjoy it because it's not as serious. Like, I enjoy the more serious stuff. But when you have, like, you know, people having fun with it, like, that's what I enjoy. And there's, like, a bunch of, like, good horror punk bands that, you know, that go into that more sillier direction. Like, blood-sucking zombies from outer space. Now that one's just super fun. If you haven't checked out that one, you should. They're really fun. Mm. And you know what else is kind of campy? Oh, shoot. Evil Dead. Like Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, and the Ash versus the Evil Dead. That stuff is campy, but it's fun. The original 2013 Rise and Burn, brutal, but yeah. Oh. What? That sucks. Let's try that again. Actually, fine. Ooh. I'm gonna pull this guy out, Jason, during Halloween. I'm gonna use all my Halloween and horror adjacent stuff. Give me a sec. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let me see. Hmm. You know, let's just change it up a bit. Let's use this xenomorph from Alien Earth, which, by the way, that's getting a second season, actually. And I'm super excited about it. Like, there were some things I didn't really care about when it came to Alien Earth. But overall, um, it was great. I liked it. There. Dismiss. After we do this xenomorph, we'll go with the original one. Yeah. Whoa. There we go. That's better. Just getting a little bit tired. Just a bit tired. Tired. When we get to that time, that's when I'll call it a night. I'm probably going to play some how do you say? What was I gonna say? I'm probably going to play some Call of Duty, which I know that might be surprising for some of you because Call of Duty is not something I've always expressed the best opinions about. But, like, Just playing zombies. Usually by myself and just like playing some music too. That's always good, you know? I enjoy listening to all that different stuff. You know, usually when it comes to like music and gaming, like yes, listening to the soundtrack, like it's good to listen to like what was originally intended for like that video game, right? But when it comes to like music and it's not like fitting like how you're feeling, I'm always a big fan of just like putting on some music that you enjoy from your own like collection or playlist or whatever. Just, just to do that, you know. Like I don't know, it's kind of helps focus some more, you know. And also like some games like they're like how you say playing any like sludge metal things like Acid Bath Down, the Melvins, or even like Crowbar or I Hate God or even like something like Weed Eater. Like some of those ones I think hit differently when you play certain games. For me, like my biggest like one I will listen to, especially when I'm playing like something like how do you say? Playing something such as GTA 5, I'll probably listen to some more I'll probably listen to some pop punk and just maybe like some other punk music. Like when I'm driving around in GTA 5, I'm usually like sometimes they'll have bangers on like their actual radio station in the game. Like I heard Black Flag this one time and that was pretty cool. All right, come on. Wow. This is super cool. Oh. There we go. Which, by the way, if you haven't listened to any of those bands, definitely do. They are, like, distorted. The only one I wouldn't say that for is Acid Bath, which they are probably, like, the better gateway band into sludge metal. And I usually will listen to Acid Bath when I'm playing like something like Doom. Like any of the Doom games. Ah, crap. One more reboot. And then I'll play as the original Xenomorph. Not the original, but, you know, a Xenomorph. Big Chap is not, you know, available. Ooh. Perfect. I would also say Crowbar too. Crowbar is another really good one too. And I enjoy them all. And it really does, like, especially Acid Bath gives you that vibe of, like, you're in the mud. And it's just, like, it just hits you. It really does. Hits you, well, it doesn't hit you, but it makes you feel like there's, like, humidity in the air, and it's a little bit dark, and all these other feelings. Excuse me. Probably the more, like, it's not heavy, but the themes of it, though, that's a different story. Ooh. It's probably something like Scream of the Butterfly. Now that hits you. That really does. Because it's just, like, kind of disturbing. And man, it's just good. Really good stuff. Lag. Oh. Perfect. Come on. What? Lag. Perfect. This lag's a little bit too much, guys. But I'm gonna keep going, you know? When I get a better PC, at least. Oh, art. Here, take it. Shoot! Art the Clown has been taken out. No. I will avenge Art the Clown. I know he's supposed to be my enemy, but it's Art the Clown. And I'm going to treat him with respect. Well, it was a rando, but you know what I mean. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Lag. Ah. Come on. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, let's go, let's go. Ah, shoot. That was a terrible idea. Terrible idea. Remember earlier, man, that was just, we were just dominating that whole thing. Oh no. Oh gosh. Ah. That sucks. I did see that the Overwatch characters were added. Like Mercy and Tracer, and that's cool. It's been a while since I actually played Overwatch. It would be nice to play it again. But I don't know how it would go. Nice. Perfect. Here. All right, we'll do one. We'll do like 2 more, and then I'll probably end the stream. Yeah, I think that'll be good. That'll be a good idea. Because I am kind of getting a bit tired. Well, not really, but also, like... I have a bit of a long day tomorrow. So... Yeah. Wait, what? There you go. I'm part of the band now. That's fun. This is also a pretty cool area. The xenomorph is so cool. You know, anytime I see a xenomorph in like a like referenced or anything, I'm like, wow, you know, look at that. It's so cool. But that's just because I love seeing xenomorph representation. And when people get interested in the xenomorph and like lore behind the creatures, well, behind the species, I'm like, wow, this is fantastic. And also, I should say this. I'm also a fan of, how do you say? Species. Oh. Ah, crap. That sucks. If any of you grew up with Species as well, let me know. Because, yeah, that one was pretty fun as well. Good movie. And, yeah. I feel like for people who, like... Yeah. Perfect. Ooh. I love revolvers, actually. They're really cool. Pretty cool gun. But anyway, what was I saying about Species? Yeah, no, like... It was a pretty cool, like, franchise. Unfortunately, like, there was one that came out, I think in 2007 or something like that. And it did really not so great. And now Species is kind of not, it hasn't been like a driving force as it used to be. Well, not to say that it was like an overnight success thing. But when the original came out in 1995, it did pretty well. I say in the box office, and yeah, I first watched the first one, and then I watched the second one. I personally think the second one is fine. Well, it's good. I think it's like a better sequel compared to the other Species films. But like, yeah. it was, I don't know. If you're a fan of H.R. Giger's work, definitely check out Species. It has Natasha Henstridge as Syl, and also reprises her role as Eve, and that was just like a great film series. I do have Eve, actually. It's a McFarlane version of Eve, and like she was really cool. It is kind of like, it is like the censored version. So, yeah. I did see that there was like a statue. I don't know which company made it, but I would love to have it. But unfortunately, it's like something $1,000. And yeah. I would like to, but I don't have $1,000 to like throw around. Especially for like something like that. Maybe at some point. Like when it comes to like sideshow collectibles, it would be nice to have like a nice statue. Like I only have like 2 statues right now of a Yautja and Pennywise sexy version, Bishojo. And it's nice. I do want the Freddy Krueger one and the Jason one and the Pinhead one, but to be honest with you, in terms of like an actual statue, alright. It would be nice to have like 2 of those big statues. You know? Alright. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, no, this will probably be my last match until my next stream on Thursday. And then we'll go back to my normal schedule of Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. We do have like 2 reboots, which is good. Perfect. Alright, let's see. Maybe one day, like, it would be really cool to just have those one day. To be honest with you, like, I'm talking about Species when I talk about this. But to be honest with you, like, maybe we can get, like, a NECA figure one day. Because it would be really cool. It'll be a long time coming, too. like it's kind of halfly obscure and like so there will be definitely like people who will like be like, "Oh my gosh, finally." I'm like one of those kinds of people, to be honest with you. Wow. Perfect. I need more ammunition for this. Oh. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's see if I can do this, chat. All right, let's see if I can find some other ammunition. All right, let me just hide down here. Ooh, I do need this. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, baby. Shoot, no, come on. There we go. Awesome. That was laggy as hell, but, you know, taking care of business. Oh, lag. Oh, shoot. Ah. Alright, we just have one more reboot. Oh no. Oh, come on, I just got down. Now we're on to our last one. So hopefully we can, you know. Okay, I only got 4 kills. Remember when I was dominating last time? Now that's something to really brag about. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Shoot. Perfect. All right. The storm is following. Nobody will survive the storm when it arrives. There we go. True elimination. All right, let's keep going. Lag. Okay. All right, come on, let's keep going. All right, perfect. Yeah, come on, perfect. But yeah, no, after this match, then I'll call it a night, you know? That's what I'll do. And then maybe on Thursday will be a long stream. Ooh. Perfect. Let's see. I need to find some other ammunition. We'll find some better weapons and healing. Because I'm not going to survive this way. Wait a minute. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Where did you go? Cotton Eye Joe. Ooh. Ah. Oh well. We tried our best. Wait a minute, what? Never mind. We're back. More alive than ever. I think this is going to be my last reload, though. So we're going to better keep it, make it count. You know what I mean? But I do have 9 kills, which is cool. Okay. Let me just hop onto here. Oh boy. I need some armament and ammunition. Oop. Oh. Oh, got him. Let's go. Perfect. So now there's just two of us. Hopefully the lag does not interfere, but hey, it's possible. It can happen. Ready? They must be over there. Yeah, there's no way they would be on my side. Okay. Oh no! Oh. They're right over there. Oh, shoot! There. They're on their way. Shoot! That was ridiculous. That was utterly ridiculous. Oh well. GG to that player. Alright. That was fun. That was fun. Alright. It's time to end the stream. So, yeah. Thank you for joining the stream. I hope you had a really great time, as much as I did. Thank you, Wilderness Lad. I'll be back on Tuesday. Well, no, not Tuesday. Thursday. About like the same time. And anything else? Oh yeah. I hope you have a really great day, night, wherever you are in the world, and whenever you're watching this. Also, if you want to see me do a cooking video, I have a, how do you say, a sub goal. I will make a YouTube video, and if we get just 8 more subs, then I will make that video. I'll rent out a space or whatever, cook, make something, and then, that'll be it. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys on Thursday. So take care, guys. Bye.